The quality has to be great. The quality has to be the best. And the prices have to go down. And will it be successful in that case? Of course it will work. So for example, toothbrush. So toothbrushes are everywhere in department stores, every market there are toothbrushes, right? And I found each and every toothbrush and brought everything and I used them.
And I picked one of them. So maybe I can use this toothbrush for the rest of my life. And I went to see the owner of the company that manufactures the toothbrush. It was sold at 2,200 won. Even now, when you go to the discount market, it sells at like 2,000 to 3,000 won. And I wanted to sell this product at 1,000 won, and that's what I proposed to the owner. And now we are selling it at 1,200 won. And the owner said, I cannot even make that with that money. And I told him, imagine we sell this 10 million a year, and maybe you can calculate the unit cost. And he said there was only one model of toothbrush, Lucky 777, that were sold more than 10 million a year. But you shouldn't pretend you know this. It shows that you're quite an old guy. Anyway, so this Rocky 777 was the most popular one in Korea back then. And that was the only model that was being sold more than 10 million a year. So what he meant is that we can never sell a toothbrush 10 million a year. But I told him I will make sure it will be sold more than 10 million. Let's think about how we can reduce the unit cost. And I told him I'm going to give the money for the unit cost in advance. And so I asked him how many cavities are contained in one mole, and he was surprised at my question because he expected that I don't have that knowledge about the such technology. And I told him to increase the capacity by 4 times, and I asked him how much ounce are you using for the mold injectors, and I asked him to change that and buy the old machine, not the new machine, and I suggested that I pay for the machine but not changing the design, because if we change the design, it takes time to change the mold and it's all expenses. So until the structure of people's mouths change, we will never change the design. So if people's mouths change like that of the dog or some other animal, will change the design. But until then, we'll never change the design of the toothbrush. So that's how I could minimize the unit cost of the toothbrush. So even after 1 month's use, it doesn't wear down. So some people are using this toothbrush for many months. So after a month, you need to change to a new one. Don't save on this to protect your teeth. So anyway, that's how we can sell this toothbrush at 1,200 Korean won. Have you seen any other toothbrush that sells at 1,200 that can last for the more than 1 month? It's really cheap, right? So Atomy is selling at absolute quality product at absolute price. We are selling toothbrush more than 30 million a year. There's no other toothbrush that was sold this many in Korea. What about toothpaste? We are number one to be exported among the medical products. LG Healthcare, Aegon, Amara Pacific, if we compare to all the other products, toothpaste products, in terms of exports, Atomy Toothpaste is number one in Korea.